just about ready to run 1,800 meters. All set and racing away from that 1,800 meter mark. It was a good enough start for them over here. Litigation is looking to find the early lead with Origami up along the inside. Wider out is Imperial Ruby, and even wider is Platinum Sky, the black cap, who's staying wide for the moment. Light of the Moon in the blue and white colors is back on the fence, followed by Flashy Apache, then Divine Odyssey, and Perfect Witness second base in Nebraska, the two back markers. And they're 8 lengths off the leader now as they went away towards the 1,400 meter marker. And Imperial Ruby, that's where he likes to be. He's up front. He led by 2.5 lengths from Origami. In second, Platinum Sky has come closer to the rail now, racing back in third with Light of the Moon in fourth. And Litigation, the gold cap, runs in fifth position. And only 3.5, 4 lengths off the leader. 2 back to Divine Odyssey and Flashy Apache. They keep each other company. Nebraska is 7, 8 lengths off the leader with Perfect Witness. And second base is the trailer. About to turn for home, they've got 900 meters left to race here. And Imperial Ruby by 2.5, led from Platinum Sky into the home straight. Origami is third, then Litigation and Light of the Moon. Further back to Divine Odyssey along the inside, gives them 6 lane start with Flashy Apache. Nebraska is starting to warm up the engines towards the outside. Second base is darted to the inside, and Perfect Witness is still the trailer. They come down into the final 500 meters now. Platinum Sky, Origami down the inside. Nebraska between runners, Litigation and Flashy Apache is also in the hunt too as they come down with 300 meters left to go. We've got a race on our hands on the outside. Litigation hits the front. Down the inside is second base, also finishing strongly. Nebraska, Flashy Apache is between them towards the outside. Nebraska is coming home at Litigation. Litigation's in front. Nebraska and Flashy Apache. Litigation and Nebraska. Litigation pulling it out here. Litigation beat Nebraska. Flashy Apache was third, and fourth will go to Platinum Sky, who moved up towards the inside but did not stay on. Divine Odyssey was further back with Light of the Moon and Origami. Then came Perfect Witness behind that at the back end of the field. So here it is, the action towards the outside. Litigation goes strongly for Gavin Lerena in the colours of Lawrence and Jared Werners and Harry Wilson and Pippa Mickleborough, who also bred the son of Grays in. It's a good victory for Litigation. Hard-earned victory. 6-time winner now. Beats home Nebraska to give Sean Terry the exacta for race 5.
All right, so we've kicked off Jackpot 2, and I thought a fine performance here by Litigation. He's a lovely looking colt. Well done to all the owners over here, of course to Mr. Werners. Well done to Harry Wilson. Good to have Anthony here, who's going to represent all the owners. And of course to Pippa Mickleborough back in the Western Cape. A massive congratulations to Sean Terry, and an outstanding ride by Gavin Lerena. Gav, well done. Obviously a lovely looking horse. I mean, you watch him go down to the start. Sort of gives you the goosebumps early on, but he looks like he's got the action that goes with it.
Yeah, he moves very well into Brand, and you know, obviously it was nice that the pace was on for him today. He was able to relax, and he came home nicely.
And obviously a horse that I'm sure Mr. Terry's got 1 or 2 things in the pipeline with, but sort of feel to give you. Can he go on from here, Gav?
Yeah, sure. You know, still quite a young horse, and I think he'll just keep getting better. So I'll leave it to Mr. Terry. I'm sure he'll tell you more.
And what's his best trip?
I'd say probably 10 furlongs would be his best.
All right, Gav, I just want to ask you quickly about the rest of your rides. I know you've got a competitive book. I know I'll speak to Mr. Terry about the ones that he's got a bit later on. Is there anything that you can single out for the punters? I don't want to keep you too long.
Yeah, look, I got out of your league in the next race. You know, he does well over the course and distance. Obviously, he's got top weight to shoulder, which doesn't make it easy. So just hoping for the best. And I've got Out of the Darkness for Johan later on. He's drawn quite deep, but he comes from off them. Hopefully there's a solid pace up front, and he can hit the line for us.
Gav, good to see you in the winners' enclosure. Good to have your family at the course as well. Well done.
Yeah, very blessed. Great to have them here. Thank you very much to all of them. And to Wilgebusch, Drifter, Turffontein, thank you very much. And to Mr. Wilson, to Pippa, to Lawrence Werners and his family, thanks for all the support.
Well done, Gav. Good stuff. Good ride as always. Well done, Mr. Terry. Good to have you in the winners' enclosure. A good race for you at the end of the day, because the second horse ran a cracker.
Yes, thank you. Obviously, over a distance short of his best. I'm sure that run is going to bring him on a lot. And yeah, Litigation, he enjoys running fresh, and I'm very pleased with the effort today. And yeah, this should set him straight for the season to come.
Mr. Terry's a lovely looking horse. I know that he's still a colt, but he's got the movie star looks.
Yeah, he's a lovely looking horse. He is a handful. He's been a colt still, but you know, he's not put a foot wrong, and he certainly gives his all come race day. And I have to just thank, obviously, Pippa and Aventir and Harry and Lawrence for backing me. And yeah, I'm sure he's got a bit more to give.
Mr. Terry, I just want to ask you about the rest of your runners today. I know that you've got a competitive book still in front of you. If you can just run through them. I mean, Celtic Rumours a bit later, Billy Spellbound, Silver Hills, all big runners.
Well, Celtic Rumours normally shows her well being on the track, which we haven't been able to really see much of with the tracks we've had. So I'm going in there just trusting her and believe that she's a decent filly, and she should really go well in that race. Okay. Silver Hills and Billy are both prepping for the season to come. Doesn't mean they're out of it. They're both classy individuals. I can't steer you in the right direction. It does look like a competitive race. And obviously the three boys in the 1400, also a very similar picture in that, you know, it's hard to earmark. Willow Magic, if he brings his A game and brings his work, Willow Express, he could certainly get the job done. In Glamour's as game as they come, and the old boys coming back to form.
I didn't get to say well done for yesterday with Celestial City. Well done, Mr. Terry.
Yeah, lovely, rewarding win, and you know, just really makes your job a pleasure when hard work pays off with a project like that.
Congratulations. We'll hopefully chat later.
Thank you.
Well done, Mr. Terry. Good stuff. Yards in good form. Horses are looking good. Well done, Ant. Good to have the privilege of chatting to you. And yeah, I mean, he's a nice horse. He's still a colt. You heard from Mr. Terry. He's showing that he's a bit of a colt, but he can run.
And yeah, I just want to say very well done to all trainers. I mean, they've battled over the last couple of weeks with the rain, and the show goes on. As you can see, all the horses are well and fit, and very well done to them. Well done, as I said, to Sean for good training, and very well done to Pippa, to Harry Wilson, and of course Lawrence. The team keeps on trucking, yeah.
It was good to see Lawrence's Silks in Australia the other day, obviously for Matthew de Kock and the boys out there. I mean, obviously enjoying racing. It was good to see him at the races today. So you're having fun up in the box?
Yeah.
Always?
Always.
Punting
always.
up a storm? Good stuff,
It's not just the punting, it's the social event. Yeah,
correct.
So.
We have to love the game.
Yeah, as I said, very well done to everybody, and Pippa especially. I think she bred it as well.
That's right.
And therefore she owes us, I think, a case of good wine from Aventir.
We'll sort it out. Well done, Ant.
All right,
good
thanks.
Stuff. Thank you very much. Well done to Ant. Good to have him at the races as well. Of course, to Lawrence Verners, to Mr. Wilson, and to Pippa. A special mention to Pippa. She does a wonderful job back in the Western Cape. Of course, the Aventir Thoroughbred Farm. Congratulations to all concerned. All right, it's the horse with the movie star looks, Litigation. He went down to the start nicely, and he's come back in similar fashion.